Good. You know, all I care for you guys too with or not just all, but a good portion of this is you guys trying and willing to try it and putting forth that effort, right? To show me that you're willing to put forth the effort, and effort always goes a long way. I can tell when people are putting effort and when people are not putting enough effort. And I'm sure you can tell in your own artwork. So now I'm just taking the solid red and putting it, going further down here. I haven't added any black yet. Okay, I want to put down this nice solid layer of red first, and then I'll go in and put the darker value in a minute. If you have any specks or any white dots that are showing through, you need to go back and add more paint through it. Okay. So on my screen, unfortunately, the camera is not doing a good job. These two are different, by the way. This is more of a red-orange on my paper, and this is more of a solid red. And the camera isn't doing a good job of picking up on those differences, but I want to make sure you are all aware. Why don't I know what I'll do, just so that you guys can tell the difference on your screens. I'm going to make a more orange instead of a red-orange and put that down so that you can see the difference. Did that help, or does that still kind of look the same on your guys' screens? Okay, thank you, Chris. All right, let me get some more red, and then I'm gonna grab a little bit of black too. Just because our ball is red, remember you don't need to just squirt a huge amount of red on your palette or whatever you're using to put your paint on. Okay, I'm gonna make a darker red right now. So that the change in value is present. When you add black to red, it starts to make it this like burgundy value. So keep that in mind. So right now, you see that nice line there that we need to blend out, right? So I'm gonna rinse out my brush. This is wet, but this is dried out. So I'm gonna get that solid red now. Put a little bit on my paintbrush, not a lot. And I'm gonna go along that line and drag it over that line. You see how I got rid of that line? And that was just with a little bit of red paint on my paintbrush and using the burgundy color that I was already there. And that's a nice smooth transition now between that like yellow or like that red orange, solid red to that burgundy. Make more of that because it goes higher up. And we're going to do the same thing up here. Rinse out my paintbrush. Go and grab that little bit of solid red. Remember, I'm wiping. You should remember to be wiping your paintbrush so that it doesn't have a lot of water. Grab a little bit of red. Drag it along that line. And fade it out. Yes. Sorry. It's right here. Yeah. So I made this darker red with solid red and a tiny bit of black. I'm going to make more of that burgundy. This time add a little tiny bit more of black. So if you look at the picture, it does get a little darker as you go down, but then there's like that light reflection on there that we will add later on down close to base here. It gets a little lighter. Am I moving along too fast for people? Do people need me to slow down? I'll take that silence as everything's okay. Okay. I'll slow down a bit. I'll let people catch up. I'll just work on my blending as people catch up a bit.